Hello, welcome to our TARE group. Hope everybody's well. We're contemplating Rinpoche's teachings from A Change of Heart, and we're on the chapter of bringing people together. And it's interesting, sometimes we have the experience that when we're doing a specific contemplation, those types of circumstances arise in our lives. So this last week, I've been noticing that it's almost been like a theme. Do you think I need this?
No.
Nope. It's almost been like a theme that one of the most difficult things about life, if not the most difficult thing about life, is dealing with other people. And that's exactly the chapter that Rinpoche is guiding us on right now, is bringing people together, which is basically he's telling us how to try to work with people. Because in your family, in your work, in your socializing, in just day-to-day activities, grocery store, traffic, we're constantly dealing with other people, which means we're dealing with other people's minds. And it's challenging. It's one of the most challenging things about life. Other things I can think of that are challenging is loss, impermanence, death, sickness. But up in that category is dealing with other people. So there's a question for Rinpoche. What should we do when a difference of opinion among decision makers makes it difficult to act? Rinpoche says, when we work with others, it is most important for us to be accepting. On your board of directors, for example, there may be a dozen people with a lot of experience and many different ideas. Each thinks he or she knows what is best based on his or her experience and temperament. There are two ways to approach a group like this. You can listen, think about what you heard, and evaluate each person's position. Or you can react, constantly objecting to other people's point of view. The first strategy, staying open and receptive, is much more effective because flexibility gives the group room to find some common ground. Don't stubbornly hold onto your own ideas to the bitter end, as if this were some sort of equality. Give up your attachment to what you have always thought was best. No matter how right you may think you are, trying to impose your opinion on others is wrong. Open to the possibility of a better way of doing things. This will only create virtue and, again, ultimately, no loss. You may think that a cup belongs here, but someone else may want to put it somewhere else. If you want to make her happy, put the cup over there. You lose nothing by doing so. There is no benefit in being rigid and elaborating on all the reasons for your preference. If no real damage would result from letting someone else win, they'll feel better, and you will have made more room to negotiate in the future on things that really matter. Later, if some very important issue arises, one in which benefit or harm is truly at stake, you may choose to discuss it and persist. The other party will be more receptive to you because you've already created a supportive, open environment. From your example, others will learn the same approach. Often the kind of impasse you described can be resolved using such skillful means. So I know that we human beings, we're very scared of becoming pushovers or a doormat. And we feel like if we don't fight for even the smallest causes and ideas, other people are going to walk all over us. And a lot of people, when they first hear these teachings of Buddhism, they feel like, then Buddhists are spineless. We just let other people walk all over us. It's not actually like that. First of all, it takes a lot of strength to let go of attachment to your ideas. In fact, for a lot of people, that sort of concept is terrifying because they feel like that's who I am. I'm my political identity. I am my ideas. But comes a point in Buddhism where we make a choice whether we want to be right or whether we want to be free. It's a profound decision because our habit of wanting to be right is so strong. And then we feel like, okay, if I let go and I give the victory to the other one, then who am I? What am I? I'm weak. But that's just another concept to let go of as you peel back the layers. Just be free. When the time comes, if it's truly in the most benefit for the greater good, we'll stand by our principles. We'll work for our principles skillfully. If you live under a dictatorship, for example, you can't just confront the dictator. They'll probably kill you or put you in jail for the rest of your life. So you need to find skillful ways, not always confrontative ways to reach your goals. If we are too tied up in being right, then the impulse will be to confront people. If we can just relax and let some space and some air permeate the situation, we can find other angles to work skillfully. So don't be so attached to your ideas. You know, like I see it every election year, all of us Buddhist practitioners, we feel like, oh yes, I'm so unattached, except to my political beliefs and my ideology. Then when it comes to that, wow, we dig in, we make trenches. We fight with other members of the Sangha, we break from our teacher, we openly criticize our teachers, or we openly criticize other members of the Sangha. It's so simple. We're just attached to a silly idea. Left, right, wrong. It's just another attachment. You think that there's going to be those attachments in the pure realm? You think in the realm of enlightenment, there's going to be left-wing and right-wing ideology to cling to? So, loosen up. Let go. You're not losing anything. You're just gaining.